10 Things You Missed in Kodak Black, Roll in Peace, featuring XXXTentacion. After months of Kodak's hit album Project Baby 2, which included chart-topping songs, we got the South Florida rapper's new video for the popular single, Roll in Peace. The new video has a number of amazing scenes. In one, Kodak sits in a room counting cash with another woman. In another cut, he raps from behind the bench and an attorney room. Kodak is seen in multiple places throughout the song, and the special effects along with the wonderful editing makes this video grade A quality. X and Kodak have a lot in common, which calls for a banger music video. However, there are still many questions that have gone unanswered regarding the overall meaning and the message in the video. So today, we are going to be taking a deeper look into some of the things you definitely missed while listening or watching the Roll in Peace music video. So be sure to watch this video all the way through to learn something new. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video to show your support. Hopefully you're all ready, because this is going to be a good one. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into the video. Meaning of the song as a whole. It's important to understand what you're actually listening to before you actually take a listen. The meaning of the reference, Roll in Peace, actually relates to how X and Kodak are trying to live in peace, but they cannot. As you all may know, the two have been involved in some legal troubles, and things are not getting much better for either of them. The system just won't let the two roll in peace. And to that, X was recently hit with 7 more cases, which makes things even worse. What's interesting is that the original song was released before the 7 charges, so it's definitely been hard on XXXTentacion. This is what led the two to create the music video. The timing was perfect, as things had just gotten harder for X. Kodak and X are trying to get the message across to their listeners that the system is basically rigged, and they have been given the wrong treatment for what they did. The next thing you missed in the music video is that X actually did not take place in the scene at all. X may not make an official appearance in the video, but he still makes his presence felt in the video. Kodak's visuals for Roll in Peace features X in a church before the video cuts to the footage of him in a lawyer room. Before X's verse comes in, the video cuts to Snapchat footage of X's recent court appearance in December, while a voice clip from him asking his followers to come support him when the court date comes up. This means that the video must have been recorded very recently.
I have a court date on the 15th. So I would ask that everyone come to support me and to show the positive influence that I have.
Because X had his court visit not too long ago. Why was X not in the video, you may ask? Well, as we know, he is currently in a bad situation with the legal system. While X did get lucky for getting out of his time behind bars, he was actually put on house arrest. This means that he's unable to leave the house and has restrictions on everything he does. But what makes things more interesting is that if the 7 new cases added to X's record never took place, this video may have never been made. So keep that in mind the next time you listen or watch the Roll in Peace music video. Coming up next, we're getting into more detail about the song. Right off the start, Kodak sings his intro, which goes as the following.
Yeah, I don't even know what a pad is these days, you know?
Everything you hear from him is a freestyle, meaning it's not written down first. When he references a pad, he's referring to the note-taking paper that most rappers use. I'm guessing now, today's rappers write their ideas on the computer, but still. Kodak wants to get across the fact that he doesn't need to write his lyrics down. Controversially, many people don't appreciate or enjoy Kodak's music due to its lack of complexity and deep meaning. But Kodak just ended all of this shade by stating the truth. I mean, come on. It must be really tough to rap off the top of your head like that, just like the way Kodak does. This message was portrayed to give Kodak more respect. Our next secret comes from the lines, "They try to give me 8. Got on my knees like, Jesus please. He don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus piece?" A lot of reference to religion, eh? Well, if you all didn't know, Kodak, while he does have a crazy side to him, is very religious. In fact, before all of his shows, he likes to pray and believe that praying is the answer to everything. The 8 reference refers to when Kodak violated his probation early 2017. He could have faced 8 years of time behind bars. On December 2016, he released an Instagram post where he thanked God for helping him get out. And a month prior, he quoted Romans 8:31 in a tweet about his relationship with God. "If God is with you, who can be against you?" is what he tweeted. He don't even believe in Jesus, maybe referencing anyone. But this could be possibly shade thrown towards Lil Uzi Vert, who coincidentally owns a Jesus chain. A week before the song dropped, Kodak dissed Uzi, Lil Yachty, and his other friends in an Instagram live session. Many people didn't know that Uzi and Kodak had beef, and this line may have just proved that. Coming up next, we have some crazy info on the beginning of the music video. If you watched the official music video, you probably noticed the weird, twisted, just random beginnings. The video opens up with a mannequin who is taken to an attorney's office, and a weird voice plays over the clip. The voice is reversed and means to give off a hidden meaning. The scene was actually produced by AWGE, who is known for wacky but amazing visual and edits in music videos. Kodak decided to add this scene in the beginning to give off the overall message of the song, that he cannot roll in peace. However, many people are wondering who this mannequin could be. What we have come to the conclusion of is that this could be symbolizing X. As we know, X is not able to make music videos on his current legal state. So in order to let people know that he's still with the song, Kodak made a mannequin to look like XXXTentacion. It doesn't necessarily look like him, but this could be one of Kodak's little tricks to keep the audiences on the edge of their seats. And the secret message, in reverse, has a special meaning which relates to the system and how messed up it is. Kodak and AWGE definitely did a good job in this opening. Next thing you missed in Rolling in Peace comes from the lyrics of Kodak's verse number 1. The lines that go, "I was going through tragedy. I needed you drastically, yeah." Obviously, you can tell that this line is Kodak's way of getting out the message that he has struggled. But if you're wondering what he is actually talking about, we are here to share it all. In April 2016, Kodak was taken to the cell in Hallidale and charged with many different cases. Just a month later, Kodak would be taken into custody again, and a few months after, once again. So as you can tell, this time in Kodak's life was definitely tragic towards his music career. Now, what he's talking about, or talking to in his line, "I need you drastically," refers to his girlfriend. In the music video, we see Kodak with a special girl throughout the song, and this is who Kodak is talking about here. Kodak wanted to let people know, and especially his girlfriend, that he is sorry and needed her through his rough patch. I think this line is definitely important to take note of, as it does have a lot of special meaning to it. Next up, we have some things you missed in X's verse, where he sings "Pockets on, Pinocchio, poking ya." Pinocchio is a fictional character from the 19th century novel and later a Disney movie who has a nose that grows in length and pokes out whenever he tells a lie. I'm sure you all know who he is, but X used him as an example of how he feels about the system. The word pocket could be referencing the cell he was put in, and on Pinocchio, he means that X was taken in for a false lie. Many fans of X believe that some of his cases were made up and that he didn't actually partake in some of these things he was accused for. X is giving off this message and telling the people and the law that he has been falsely accused many times. He uses a unique way of telling this to the people by using a cartoon character who everyone knows, but doesn't know the meaning of the line. This one was definitely an important one to note when listening to the song. The music video left many people confused as Kodak is seen switching from sitting in church to sitting in a courtroom. However, in both these scenarios, he's seen wearing an orange vest. As many of you know, orange vests are given to people who have been put behind bars and are doing legal work. Kodak used these two places to give off a message that even somewhere as innocent as a church, he is being accused. He just can't escape and roll in peace. Not only is Kodak trying to get the message across, but he's also saying that he's very religious and has God on his side through everything. Ups and downs, God is always there for him. While it does seem kind of weird that Kodak picked these two places, it fits right in the meaning of the song as a whole. Some people are also speculating that Kodak may be trying to say that church and court are similar because of the way they are set up. However, this is probably false, as Kodak is known for being religious. Getting towards the end of our list, but certainly not the least, we have two more things you missed in Roll in Peace. At the end of the song, Kodak sings, "I'm in London, got my beats from London." Beats from London refers to the producer of the song, known as London on the track, who was popular for producing many hit songs and beats. However, "I'm in London," part of the line could mean something more. Many people are starting to believe that Kodak could possibly have fled to London to get away from all the troubles in the USA. As we know, this song revolves around Kodak and X's feelings about the system in America, and adding this line to the end may have just given off Kodak's next step in life. Maybe after he's completely free, he will move on to London. While it may seem like Kodak is just singing about the producer London on the track, it's definitely worth noting that he is mentioned at the beginning and the end. Kodak said he was in London at the end of the song after singing about all he's gone through. So who knows? Maybe all of the struggle has officially made him want to move out to London. At the very end of the video, we see Kodak surrounded by a group of people, all putting their hands up and worshipping Kodak. Kodak appears normal at first, just kind of stands there like, what's going on? But if you kept watching, you can see the slow, creepy transition. The scene in the video cuts off when Kodak's entire eye goes black and his smile turns to a creepy one. This is definitely one to talk about. So this scene could have multiple meanings, but the most common conclusion is that Kodak may be possessed. The people around him are obviously trying to turn him into something, and he eventually does. But why? What does this mean? Could this mean that Kodak Black has turned into something evil? We may not know, but it's definitely something to think about. So make sure to leave a comment down below with some of your own opinions. We'd love to hear what you all have to say. Thank you for watching till the end. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later in the next King Trending video. Peace.